Good evening, guys. It is Thursday night. I'm doing the draw early, and I've already done it. Unfortunately, I've had a few computer problems, and I've done the draw, filmed it, and then it cut off halfway through. And I don't have editing software to put these videos together. So, as long as you guys trust me, to let you know quickly, the winner of Sin City 2, A Dame for a Kill, let's get the shine off that, was Jack Charlton. Okay. So he will be getting that. He will be getting a notification from me on Facebook as well. And Independence Day Resurgence was won by Jason Laverick. Okay, so I can't do a live draw again. That would be unfair. Any computer problems I have, I did do the draw on a live basis. My apologies that you didn't really get to see it. Just more computer problems, pain in the arse in my life right now. So I will get those off to you guys as soon as possible. I will notify you as soon as possible as well. I'm just keeping this mouse in the right place so it doesn't stop recording again, because that pisses me off. Right, so competition's out the way. Quick, I know. Pickups for this week. I've got one pickup for myself and four things in total that people have sent to me. So you know who you are. Thank you so much. It is very, very much appreciated. So the first thing is what I picked up. Have you guys heard of Diamond Lux? This is a version of a case. Now, this is what I bought. Gone with the Wind, so an absolute classic. Brand new I bought it for. Look how thin it is. This is a 4-way metal case. So you can see the artwork. 2 discs. Beautifully put together. Now, the first time I ever saw one of these was the Gremlins that my mate had. He picked one up. He paid like £8 for it. You can't find it nowhere for less than like 24 quid now, and he won't sell it to me. Little git. But there you go. But I'm so happy to have one in my collection now. Really, really happy I've got that. I'll put them over there for now. Now, I've had a few people say they're sending me things, so you know, I do really appreciate it. So the first, I won't mention names, but you know who you are. Thank you so much for the Grandmaster. That looks really cool. Can't wait to watch that. Second season of Defiance. So I'm going to look to hook up with Series 1 and start watching that, 'cause that looks brilliant. Let me know if you've seen it. And also got Inkheart all sealed as well. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. One of the people that was sending me things also said to me, "Oh, I'm sending you something from Amazon as well." I'm like, wow. 200 wraps for my Blu-rays, and this is like a third of the cost of what I'm paying right now. So one, I feel like a mug, but that means you've also put me in touch with a company where I can save some money on. So very much appreciated. It means I've actually got nearly 400 spare right now, so that should take me through the 3,000 barrier. So thank you. And these ones are big enough, so they should fit in some of my DVDs as well. So my nostalgia collection will start to get more protected than it is right now. So again, thank you so much for that. It is so appreciated. It really is. The last thing, my top 10, which should have been done Tuesday, is going to be a top 20. Now, a lot of people on YouTube have been doing top 20s of their own personal collection. What are your top favourite 20 that you own? I had a couple of people say you should be doing your own one of that. So yeah, I agree actually. Yeah, it was cool. So I'll get it done right now. I've picked my top 20. See what you think. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. You know, I'm always up for a discussion. Just move my phone out of the way. First things first. They're not in any order, but Girl Next Door, bloody funny. I love this film. It's really well put together. There's some good twists in it. If you haven't seen this, get it in your player. It's brilliant. I love this film. Next one. There's a little story behind this one as well. Frozen 3D. I went to Asda's, asked for it. 20 minutes later, they came back from the warehouse saying, "Oh no, sorry," and then went back and checked again. So I waited 20 minutes, nothing, because I had none of these on the shelf, even though it was out. About a quarter of an hour later, they come back again. "Oh, we can't find any. Let me ask him." And then he went and looked, and after about another 20 minutes of waiting, so nearly 3/4 of an hour, he handed me this. And it didn't have any kind of security tag in it or anything like that. Didn't have any cover on it. I was like, right. So I went and did my shopping in Asda's, and left it under my bag by accident. Thing is, when I got to the car, I hadn't paid for it, had I? Sue me. But brilliant film. Edge of Tomorrow. It's Edge of Tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Live, Die, Repeat. Make your mind up on your title, guys. This is the 3D version as well. One of my favourite Tom Cruise films. In my opinion, brilliant. Really well done. Now, this has got to be, until the second one arrives in October 1st, in a steelbook. Yes, I have pre-ordered that, 4K. This is literally my favourite film. So closely followed by Guardians of the Galaxy, but the artwork alone, it's 4K, the picture is amazing. There's still stock of this on Zavi, guys. If you think this is amazing, get yourself it, you know what I mean? Brilliant. Now, what can be said about the next film? A classic. Why the hell did you have to go and die? Dark Knight. This is a steelbook as well that I got from Germany. Just for the hell of it, I also picked up the singular version of this that's got Heath Ledger as the Joker on the case as well, just so I had that copy of the case. Brilliant. Awesome film. Next one, bit of a tearjerker. Castaway. The investment that he put into this film, just an amazing film, really is. Next one might weird you guys out a little, but there's something about seeing Michael Douglas doing Matt Damon. I mean, it's just funny. This is really well done. Michael Douglas knocks it out of the park. Funny as hell. Really worth watching. Behind the Candelabra. I recommend that one. It's really funny. Getting into my British and gritty stuff. John Boyega's first mainstream, in my opinion, film. He has done a couple of dirty ones, but Attack the Block. Steelbook from Germany. This is. I mean, look at the fangs on that. This is bloody funny, but it's really well put together as well. I highly recommend that one. I love Will Ferrell. He's gone off the burn a bit lately, but absolute comedy gold. Anchorman, steelbook of course. Brilliant film, highly recommend that. This was one of the first films that I really got into. I call these new Brat Pack because it's all these young actors, but again, one of Heath Ledger's first. 10 Things I Hate About You. Awesome film. The next one, I've owned this for a long time anyway, but then the 30th anniversary edition come out and I'm so happy I got that. Goonies, 30th anniversary, just awesome. Can't go wrong with that film, you really can't. Next, between 1 and 2 of my favourite films, you know, this and Deadpool fight together. Guardians of the Galaxy, I made sure I had the 3D version. I've resigned myself to never owning this as a steelbook, so why the hell would I be paying 50 quid? The one with the mixtape on the outside. If anyone wants to ever sell that to me cheaply, contact me. We'll talk. I get so much crap for saying I love this film, but it's one of my favourite films of all time. The amount of bashing this gets online, but it took me 4 years to find this film. And it's German, you know what I mean? So, whoa, but brilliant. I'm so glad I've got it as a Blu-ray. Kingsman. If you have not seen this, you haven't lived. Classic film. Bloody watch it. It's brilliant. Again, one of my favourites ever. The next one. This is one of my first ever Blu-rays that I bought. So that's why I've got 2 copies of it here. Kung Fu Panda. The colour reproduction. Brilliant. Absolutely awesome film. But then it came out in they did it in 3D as well, so you got to have both, haven't you, really? Awesome film. Natalie Portman's debut here. Leon, if you have not seen Leon, bloody hell, what you been doing with your life? Gary Oldman is a nut job in this. Absolutely amazing. Jean Reno, classic. Natalie Portman really pulls it out in this. Brilliant. She's a kid in this. Awesome film. I'd be very surprised if a lot of people don't put this in their top 20, but how the hell do I say no to Matrix? It's just come out in 4K a couple of weeks ago. I'm not paying full price for it. One of my mates is going to be buying it soon, so I'll see what it looks like, because mine upscale's fine. But if I'm going to own it, I want to own the trilogy in 4K, so you need to get the finger out and get the other 2 out. This next one, Anton Yelchin, he died last year getting crushed by his own car. I think his final film that he was starring, I can't remember the name of it, but it's just come out in America on Blu-ray, so it'll filter down to us soon. But that was his final acting, and he's only in it about 20 minutes, I was told. But this is not available in this country. You can get it German Steelbook for less than £7. Go on that Momorex site within eBay, like I told people before. This is bloody brilliant. Real classic film. If you haven't seen it, please try and find it. Now we're down to the last two already. This is the one I got recently. One of my favourite films ever, and the fact that I picked up the Steelbook for one solitary £1, how happy do you think I am? Paul, one of the best films ever. And there's word about a sequel might happen, so yeah, please do it. And last but not least, Michael J. Fox, The Secret of My Success. One of the funniest films I've ever seen in my life. See, my idea of funny films and my favourite films probably are really wide of the mark with other people. I don't care. I respect whatever everyone else's favourites are. This is the kind of thing I like. I mean, I've got a hell of a lot, obviously, but I think it's brilliant. Let me know in the comments what you think of my top 20. I mean, you might think, what a load of stinking shit. Tell me that, you know. I appreciate every comment, and I'll try to do my best as soon as I can. But that's my top 20 out the way for this week. Now, just to let you guys know, through a couple of videos last week, you may know that I've had an infection in my leg. I will be going into hospital tomorrow. There is a distinct possibility that I will be losing my leg. We're talking probably about a 20% chance of keeping it. It's that serious. So, I mean, I know there's a couple of people out there that don't like me, and they're probably going to make fun of me, and you'll see it in the comments. So, if you do see stuff like that, just ignore it, people. Some people say I deserve it, but I don't let people like that affect me. I will do my best with whatever the doctors say, and I just hope to see you guys early next week. I go in tomorrow, they check it all out, and they find something else they can do. That's literally all I can do at the moment. It's out of my control. I'm doing everything the doctors say. It took me like 10 minutes to get up the stairs to do this video, because I'm shifting around on my arse. I can't put any pressure on the leg. So I do talk to quite a few of you through the Facebook Messenger service as well. So anyone wants to have a chat later, I've got no problem with that. I can tell you in more detail on a private setting. So I can't really say more than that. I mean, end of the day, if I have to have a massive operation and I die during it, love doing this. You know, I've been doing this 5-6 months now, so I've loved doing this every day, and I think the missus will have quite a car boot sale going on, if you get my drift. You know what I mean? If everything goes okay, well, I mean, of course I don't know what's going to happen, but I am going to be starting a different video set as well, based on the Marvel movie collection figures as well. I've just had my 4th Mega turn up, so my baby Groot has arrived. I won't show you him just yet, but he's amazing. That might not be to everyone's taste, but we'll see what you think of them. That's another set that I will be starting, and I hopefully will be using the 4K camera by then, but you know, dealing with companies trying to sort that out is great fun. So here's to tomorrow, and let's see what the doctors say. But I hope you enjoyed my top 20. Again, thank you to the people that are sending me things. I've got more things during the post, so I really do appreciate that as well, guys. So you enjoy the rest of your evening. Sorry if I've depressed anybody. But we'll see what happens over the weekend, and I hope to be talking to you next week. Take care.